Okay, I'm back. I got my router working. It was working earlier. Fish launcher. Wait, I don't know what that is. Unique two-element gun that can shoot fire and ice projectiles. Projectiles. Gasoline flamethrower. Any natural phenomena. Sounds interesting. Omni cutter. Paint bomb. That might be fun. Okay. Car washing. Smart pistol. Nope. Space and rockets. I don't know what the. I mean, I know what space and rockets are, but. Teardown found footage. Thermite panic. Ah, yes, that looks good. Ultra burn. Oh, wow, that sounds interesting. Vacuum cleaner. Block explosion. Or bus. Water scooters. I'm not even going to try to say that. Zambula, geez. Whatever that is. This is it. Anti-aircraft cannon. Extremely destructive. Just imagine unlimited ammo and lots of explosions. Well, that might be worth a try. AI traffic ring road. Alright. Let's try that. Try to adjust the camera so I'm actually on the screen. There we go. Not that it's huge. Highway. Oh. Okay. Why it looks so dark? Oh, because the windows are shut. That's probably why. Mostly. That's right. Okay, there that one. Let's just drop it out of thin air. Okay. Abandoned car, okay. Whoa, 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 whoa! Oh, pardon me. Next one of you. Stop. No, stop, stop, stop! Alright, whoa, 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 whoa. There we go, thank you. Whoop. Yes, I know. Need traffic to stop, not keep going. Makes it more exciting. Cars everywhere. Cars, I've already taxed this. Okay, now let's let everything pile up a little bit. Okay, good. How's this structure? That's not going to work. Oh. I should have put the rocket launcher pack on. Let's just try taking up this support. See if I can. Not with that. Oh, back to twisting. I don't want to step the trip. There we go. I can see it. Well, that didn't do anything. Guess they made these pretty well. Blue Tide. What is that? Oh, that's a soda. Well, that did nothing. I don't know if that is what. I love the way that sounds. Sounds like it's mechanical grind. That's not going to do any good down here. That. How about a good old medium? made that good. Okay, well, we have one other option. Where's the, try this here. Where's the smart gun, whatever it is? The smart, everything revolves. There we go. Acid. I don't think it's going to work, but no. Okay, there's only one thing left. Not bad either. That's just fun to drive. Okay. Okay, that's not going to move anything. I'm not sure if this is destroyable. Omni cutter. That's the last option. And the Omni cutter is not going to work. That'll go through anything. That's not today. Okay, so these structures are solid. The bridge itself is not. Okay, let's just do something that's a bit more fun. There we go, just launch it. Why can't I get that? It still can't. That ain't connected to anything. What? Connected to anything? It looks really good, actually. Okay, so we still got the slivers holding it up. Okay. No. No. Airstrike. Plain view. It's like it. Like there's things on the C400 or whatever they are. Mobile. It's hanging on by a little sliver. But cluster bomb. Go up there. The aim is a little off. I can't even. The aim thing, I don't know what's to do with that, but napalm. Oh, that's nasty stuff. Now I can move the aim thing. What the fuck is that? Napalm is pretty nasty stuff. Okay, let's see what else. Water cannon. That is a water hazard. Well, it is, okay. Acid. Now I can't use the thing. What? I don't understand this. I guess there's glitches. You get something wrong with this. That kind of works, but not terribly well. Glare. That melts stuff. Terrible. I was wondering what would happen if you held down. So that's what. Now I'm radioactive. Great. Who's the one I'm looking for? There. thing's just floating. Okay, I'm going to restart this because I need to be able to get back up on the bridge, which is, I need the jetpack. Jetpack. Oh my goodness. Okay. I slept in today. I don't know why I'm yawning. Where's the jet? Oh, they already went past me. Swatch whip. It's swamp witch. Can't read. Believe it or not. Okay, I must have gone past the jetpack. I know it's here. There we go. Good. Okay, now I'll try these again. These are fun. I know they'll make my PlayStation. It's wild that these levels are made, well, I guess if someone on a computer with some super rig makes it, then it could be technically more, high powered than PlayStation 5. That makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh yeah, that's better. Paint. No, paint. And then you can change color, I believe. Make it glycerin. Oh yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, so that makes it melt. It also makes it start lagging already. How's that even possible? And it's going right through that thing. Okay, now let's that one something. The sound effects alone. Towering Inferno. Don't lose it. Real. those too much because they're brick. Or not. Okay. Let's... The sound of that one alone is impressive. Hopefully they had good insurance on that car. Fleet coverage. Mostly they'll probably just get it and say it's total. They can't help it. It's usually what the insurance does. Give us $1,000 for your coverage all year, and then if something happens, we'll just say it's totaled. We can't help you. Boop, boop, boop. Yeah. Let's try the zero strike. Okay, what do we got here? Ooh. Wow, that was effective. Ooh. Wow. Yeah, that took a big... Oh, it's starting to lag. Oh. Ooh. Cluster ball. Bing. Bing. Oh, okay. It's a cluster of bombs. Got it. Bing. A bomb. Yes. How far that eats down? Whoa! Okay. You jumped a little bit there. It's starting to lag, I think. $40 millimeter. Ooh, yeah, that's a little bit more effective. More fan. This is probably how they're training ice. No, I got that, but it's sarcasm. $105 millimeter. Yeah, that's a big one. Yeah. Yeah. Make it around the edge of that. Yep. Okay. Let's see. Okay, there's a plain view. Well, that was bad aim. It was right at me. Okay, maybe that was my own fault. Oh yeah, I aimed it there, I guess. Whoa, it's lagging a little bit. Oh yeah, starting to lag. Okay, maybe, let's see. Where's the weather? The, I knew there was one here. Was I act one like climate thing or something? I don't know what. That's weird. Glare, cinematic bulb, bulb manipulator, or whoever, Omni cutter, speed warp, blood, vacuum cleaner, art, thermite cannon. Well, I don't know where he is. That's weird. It's not on. Huh. No, and you starting to really glitch. Got to stop pressing up like a minute ago. It feels like. Hard landing. Okay, blood. Maybe that'll clear out some of the debris. May take a little while. Oh, it's already high as it gets. I don't know how high it'll go. I think it's too much going on. I think on the screen it just starts to make it go haywire. Funny. Got to make it across the building so I can meet you over there. Don't think it's gonna work. Oh, it almost fell off. The other one? Did it work? Doesn't make sense. Okay, let's turn the flood off. There. Flood state off now. Okay. Hmm. You get to see all the dust in like slow motion. Flamethrower. There's the Almy cutter in one. It's supposed to just cut through right here. There we go. I don't know if it'll get the whole way through the building before it disappears. Starts. Whoop! Whoa! It did. Okay, it did. The building readjusted there, a couple feet down. Teetering. Unfortunately, I'm probably falling slow motion, but it's something. Whoa! Yeah, the building's settling. That's what it is. Dang, blood's still going down. Good grief. How long did it take? Man, it's lagging. Wow. No, I ain't using it. What is that flood thing? I want that flood off. Get out of here. Flood. Down. Down. But is the flood actually going down, or is it just stationary? Good grief, the lagging's terrible. Man, that's rough. Put 'em. Okay, hold on, let's get the airstrike thing. Oh. Hold on. Ooh. That's spectacular looking. I think that might give way here in a little bit. Might take a half an hour to fall, but oh wow. Woo! Woo! The blood, I don't know where it's going. It's just staying there. I guess it decided to stay. Okay. It's not even making it going. Or is it? I can't tell. There's still a good bit of that building left. Man, this thing. Okay. That worked. One must have came back on me. Well, that happens. On an airstrike and you accidentally hit yourself. What in the world? sliding is getting terrible. Okay. Let's see if I can just get rid of that building there. And then maybe maybe why is this flood not going in? Ah, there we go. I can pick up that whole building. That's what the Quills manipulator does. Freeze. Well, that didn't freeze anything. No, not at all. Okay. I'm bringing it towards myself. At least that's the idea. What's it go off? Good heavens, that's getting bad. Okay. I need to, man, this makes it like so bad. Oh my heavens. Can I go to the next one? Maybe? No? There we go. Man, it's really lagging bad. I just want to get back to the airstrike and try that again. Maybe if I can level a couple places, it'll. But wow, that's rough looking. I want to bring his building down before I get off of this level. man, that's rough. Okay, I can't take it anymore. I can't even. Oh, thank heavens. Oh, that's rough. Good grief. Where's my teeth? Right here. Where else would it be? Oh, that's a little bit better. Oof, man, that's rough watching it like that. Vehicle thruster. Oh, not that way. What? Battery low. Oh, the old sledgehammer. Is anyone home? I forgot my keys. My apologies. Oh, the attic. Okay. C4. Explosion size. Time between explosions, quarter of a second. 1001, 1002. Not 5 seconds, maybe half a second. 1001. Yeah, that's increased size of explosion. Let's do 50%. There we go. Okay. Okay, what I have. Boop, doop. Whoops. And now I use stairs. Come on. Come on. Come on. That thing don't work very well. It goes in the direction of pointing, but not when you want to go up. You gotta, like, make just a jetpack will make you go up. No, not necessarily. Beep, beep. And it's so nice to be away from work. Oh, I wish I could make a living playing games or doing something other than getting beat up at work. A job. Beware if you take a job working at a distribution center. While While they may pay you a ton of money, and the money's nice, when your body starts wearing down from it, that isn't nice. And if your body gets injured doing the job, it might not be something you can repair. So you might end up with just injuries that you're stuck with. So if anyone hears that, it's just a bit of information you might be able to use. Okay, let's see what this looks like. Half a second delay. Detonate. Come on, that was effective. I can feel a little lag already. Starting to drag. Beep, 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 beep. Beep, beep. I don't even know those buildings were over there. No. Vacuum cleaner. Even flammable objects that we clean up. It's a good advertisement for a vacuum cleaner. You can even clean up demolitions debris that's flammable, and that'll even work. And you can hold 1,000 units of debris, whatever that means, before you need to empty the bag. Whatever is that. But you quit knocking me around, debris. Ooh. Right in the back of the head. Ooh. Well, that doesn't look too good. Good heavens, well, good. Then when it is cool, you gotta shoot stuff out with the reverse button. But I'm gonna do it off of the level that way, so then slow down the level. Shouldn't. Here we go. There's a empty the back industrial vacuum. I don't know how long that building's gonna hold on. I don't know what I did on it. Oh, the C4. I can't believe those Democrats voted to reopen the government. They gave Republicans exactly what they wanted. Pretty wild, actually. Kind of wild. So that whole standoff thing was then messing around for a month and then giving in to what the Republicans wanted anyhow. Which makes the Democrats seem even more clownish. It's bizarre. It's really bizarre. It's like they do everything they can to make themselves unpopular. And well, people don't want to vote for them. Like, and they continually do it and then expect people to vote for them. Like, no wonder people don't want to vote for you. Or if you got an election where, okay, well, the Democrats do this nonsense, or they give the Republicans what they want instead of continuing to make a stand. Not that it's really solving anything, but it makes it look bad for the Republicans because they weren't trying to work with the Democrats. They were just saying this is the way it's going to be, and if you don't like it, well, it just won't be there. The Democrats are like, well, we're not going to do it. And then they're like, well, you know what? We'll. It's like, and then they wonder why when it's election time and it's Democrat and a Republican, nobody votes at all because nobody can stand either of them. Or not nobody, but some people just can't stand either of them. And when they do stuff like that, it's like, why would you want to vote for somebody that, even when they try to stand for something, they don't stand for it. And they say they're going to, and then they back off like a little bit into it. It's just, it's ridiculous. It doesn't make sense. This is a good representation of the United States right now. It's just burning, falling apart, collapsing. That's pretty much, yeah, that's pretty much what it is. Pretty much just collapsing, falling apart. I don't know what's going to be left of it after Donald Trump. Maybe nothing. He's not going to leave. Like, there isn't going to be any more elections, I don't believe. He just doesn't come out and say, and his people will be all for it, so they'll be for anything he proposes, whether it's not having elections, because they think they act like he's some sort of, it's really baffling, because those people were the same ones that were so against Obama and thought he was going to try to stay in there forever. But then when Donald Trump does it, they're like perfectly okay with it. It's just kind of baffling. Because if Obama had done any of the stuff that Trump is doing, if he would have shut down Fox News because they criticized him, they would have gone berserk. But yet Trump could try to get Jimmy Kimmel fired because of what he said, when he didn't even say, all he did was repeat what Trump said, pretty much. I mean, there's a guy that was arrested and actually imprisoned because he quoted Donald Trump on the internet, on Facebook. He just quoted him, and he actually is arrested and incarcerated now for terroristic threats because he quoted Donald Trump. He quoted the president, and he got locked up for terroristic threats. It's really fucking absurd. Being in the United States is not something that anyone would do. At least not, I wouldn't. I wouldn't claim as an attribute. There's what the country looks like right now. There's a good representation of the United States of America right now. Burning from the inside. Eroding away. Donald Trump started the fire, basically. Will there be anything left? Probably not. Maybe a shell of its former self, but even that, I don't know if it's ever going to be repairable. Because he's going to make so much stuff like permanent tax cuts for billionaires. But why? Tax cuts for the working class are only temporary through like the next, like 2027. But the tax cuts for the billionaires are permanent. So the tax cuts for the people that don't need more money, they're permanent tax cuts. The tax cuts for the working class, the ones that voted for Trump, they're temporary. But you won't hear that on Fox News, so these people they'll just think that's fake news. Because it's something that doesn't make Trump look good. It's sad, and it's just really baffling. I don't even know what to think about it. What do you even think about it? It's just so unbelievably absurd. And it's going to keep eroding away at the inside of the country. This is a perfect representation of what's going on in the United States right now. Donald Trump's burning it down from the inside out. And the thing is, he got elected to do that. And that's exactly what he's doing. He didn't have to break into the United States. He didn't have to break into this building. The people that lived in it invited him in, and now he's set it on fire and he's burning it down. Exactly like this building. And the people that are inside it while it's burning down, the ones that voted for him, but they can't complain because that would mean they were wrong. Which when the farmers, it's like he just gave $20 billion to Argentina for some reason. I have no idea why. But yet he wanted to stop SNAP benefits in the United States. So he wants to make sure people that are on SNAP in the U.S., who are people also that sometimes actually work. You know, it's not just people that don't work. I'm sure that's what Fox News is saying, but a large percentage of the population that use SNAP, or a percentage of the population that use SNAP benefits, government assistance, are people that work at Walmart and McDonald's. That make billions of dollars a year, but yet their employees have to use government assistance. It's like, maybe pay your employees more. But no, why would they do that? The government supports their employees, so they can continue to make millions of dollars and not have to pay their employees more. But then they up the prices anyhow. People say, well, if they up what they're paying them, they'll have to up the prices. If you're making billions of dollars, you know, maybe instead of taking $40 billion of profit, maybe take, I don't know, $39 billion and maybe distribute a little of that to the employees so they don't have to take government assistance. But no, it's so fucking absurd and sad. And they're just, what the hell? They're just all in on it. They can't, it's sad. They've been brainwashed by Fox News, and they're brainwashing them to believe that everything rich people do is perfectly fine, and the only people that are wrong are the people that work for a living and struggle. Those are the ones that are, and Donald Trump and his billionaire cronies, they're the ones that are trying to help regular people, which is the stupidest thing. On face value, that is the stupidest thing you could possibly think, that millionaires and billionaires help regular people. They're millionaires and billionaires because they don't help regular people. It's not hard to figure out, but yet they've done such a good job at just blasting that into these people's heads. That's what they think. And there's what's going to happen. The United States. It's going to completely erode away until there's nothing left. And it's just going to collapse because of Donald Trump. At least that's what I think. I think that sums it up pretty good right there. It's sad. It really is sad. I mean, it's like farmers that can't sell soybeans in the Midwest now are out of money and can't sell their soybeans to China because Trump pissed China off and doesn't want to buy their soybeans. So now they're not. But yet these people, you'll see in one interview, well, we're struggling now because nobody wants to buy our soybeans from China. Well, why not? Because you voted for Trump and he said he was going to do that, and now he did what he said he was going to do, and now China doesn't want your soybeans. Are you surprised? That's what you voted for. You voted for the sanctions. He did it, and now you can't sell your soybeans, and you don't like that, and you want a system. No. If you voted for him and you're struggling now, or you can't sell your soybeans and you're a Midwest farmer, you should go out of business. That's what you voted for. You shouldn't get handouts. You don't like it when other people get handouts. You shouldn't get handouts either. That's what I think. If you voted for somebody that said they were going to do something, and then they did that exact thing, and then you're like, well, I didn't know that's going to hurt my business. Well, you shouldn't have voted for it then, dumbass. If you're so damn blind that you couldn't see that and figure it out for yourself, and you're running a farm, you're running a business, you can't understand it when somebody says they're going to do something and it's going to have negative effects. It's going to affect your business negatively, but you still vote for it, and that's what's going to happen. Pieces of the country are just going to start collapsing on us. It's sad. It's sad. Is it the end of the United States? Quite possibly. As it is now. Once it's so destroyed from the inside, once everything's so screwed up on what the Trump administration is doing, is there any putting it back together again? The damage is going to be so far gone, and how's he ever going to, he's never going to let a Democrat get elected. They'll just claim that it was fraud, and his people will go into riot mode because they believe anything he says. It's baffling. They'll believe an election if he wins. They won't believe an election if he loses. It's really baffling. It's really baffling. Well, oof. That might be all that's left of the United States after Donald Trump. Just a piece of it. It's there to remind people what it once was. The Statue of Liberty. I'm surprised he hasn't tried to demolish it or put his face on it yet. There'll be a memory of what it once was. So people will be able to look and say, well, that's what the United States used to be. Whereas you can still see a little bit of it. But mostly it doesn't look anything like what it was. I'm not saying it was a perfect place or a perfect country. It certainly wasn't, but it's being completely transformed now into something unrecognizable. You know, not even the Democrats, if they had any type of leverage, they just basically gave that leverage up to give the Republicans exactly what they wanted. It's stupid. It's absolutely stupid. And those Republicans, the Democrats that voted for the Republican, with the Republicans, those 6 Democrats aren't running for re-election, so they have nothing to lose. None of them are trying to get re-elected, so they went along with the Republicans. They aren't running for re-election, so it's not like people are going to vote them out. They're not running again. It's just so corrupt, so sad, and it's just sad. That might be all that's left of the U.S. after Trump. And there goes the last piece. Pile of rubble. Sad. It's sad. What the heck? They have to have a cleanup crew come in with an industrial vacuum. And try to clean things up, put something back together again. Which I don't know what will be a piece back together again. Maybe it'd be like trying to put Humpty Dumpty back together again after he's made into scrambled eggs. Like, how are you going to put him back together? There's nothing left to put back together. Everything's been so thoroughly destroyed, it's not like the shell just got cracked. It's been completely turned into something else. And then you're going to be like, well, let's try to put him back together. How? He's not an egg anymore. He's been cooked, scrambled. How are you going to put him back together? One powerful vacuum. I'm telling you what. There we go. Woo, see? Even after all that destruction, you can still clean it up and try to make something. I'm not saying it'll be pretty, but you can try to make something. Might not be pretty, but you can get it done. Or you can just give up and not try. Which is probably something that, probably appealing to. That's what the Democrats did. They just gave up. They had an advantage and they just pissed it away. So they're stupid idiots. Yeah, so it's really baffling. And then they wonder why people don't go out and vote. When your options are there, and it's like, well, it's the lesser of two evils. No, maybe people don't want to pick the lesser of two evils. Maybe they actually want to pick somebody they want to pick, not the lesser of two evils. Maybe people are like, you know what? I don't care. I'm not picking someone that's the lesser of two evils. I want to pick someone that I actually want to support. The Democrats don't seem to have that sunk into their stupid ass thick heads yet. And I don't know if they ever will. It's just like they're stupid. Like probably what it is, it's just absolutely fucking stupid. They just went along with Trump and gave him what he wanted. So pretty much any time they threaten to do that again, they'll probably back off again. Which, you just give them enough time and they'll back off because they're cowards. Say it. What did they do to the Democrats? Just vote them out of office. Send them off to oblivion. Put someone in charge that actually is going to do something to help them. The whole system. Corrupt Democrats and Republicans. The caters of the wealthy and the rich, pharmaceutical industry, billionaire corporations. The whole system needs torn down and rebuilt and ground up by regular people, not politicians, not billionaires, regular people that make this country run. The working people, the ones that need to build this country back up. Not millionaires that have never worked a day in their lives, the billionaires, or the companies that control them. If they build something, it's just going to be corrupt and to serve them. That's all it's ever going to be. Anytime a politician says they're going to do something for you, they're going to do what's best for people that provide for their funding and the corporations that they support. And these corporations aren't led by regular people. They're led by billionaires and billionaires. And that's what needs to happen. Just get rid of all that shit in Washington. All of it. Democrat and Republican. All of it. Just get rid of all of it. And start over. Fresh. Something new. Something that doesn't include Democrats and Republicans. Something that includes regular people working to make the country better for everybody. Mainly the people that work for a living. Not for the billionaires. They can take care of themselves. The millionaires, they can take care of themselves. That's what they do best. If the country was built by regular people that wanted to make it better for regular people and not the billionaires, it would be a better place. But the whole system needs to collapse first. See, the whole system needs to come down before anything can be built better. Because the whole corrupt building needs to be torn down before you can build something better. And maybe that's what's happening now. You need a fresh start, a clean foundation to build something new on. If you only tear something down halfway, you're still going to build it up on a rotten foundation. And the rotten foundation needs completely cleaned away before you can build something new on it. Because you need clean ground before you can build something fresh. That's just what I think. And then when it's clean, and every bit of the rot that the Republicans and Democrats are, all the politicians, the corruption, the billionaires that run the government, all that rot and corruption, when it's cleaned away, then you can build something fresh, something decent, something pure. And it needs to be by people that work for a living, that know what work is like, that know how to build something for the people, for the majority of the country, people that work for a living, not for the billionaires and millionaires who just profit off of everyone else's labor. The country needs built for people that actually have built it. That's what I think. I don't know if it ever will be, but that's what I think. That's what I think. That's right. That's what I think. Tear the whole thing down. Tear the whole thing down. Tear the whole thing down. That's how I believe in save the country. By just tearing that whole thing, everything in Washington, D.C. Not big, not real, not legally, literally, but it needs to come down. If this building represents Washington, D.C. and all the corruption, you can't build something new where the building's built until that building is completely gone. That's just my opinion. I need to move back in case this thing collapses. Oop, there you go. Airstrike. Okay. It's hitting that. Oof! Launch. Launch 105 millimeter. Oh, there it goes. And there it starts the lagging. It's going to start dragging. Have to get out the vacuum again. Yeah, the building's going. It's going. It's going. What? Oh, yeah, this is not affecting myself. Whew. Oh, the old lagging. Lag and lag, lag. No, the vacuum cleaner. That'll help speed things up, maybe. Let's get cooking. They'll probably knock me across the map. Oof. The vacuum's so powerful it launches you in the air. Oof, that lagging's getting to be a little bit too much for me. Feels like longer than that. Maybe it's because of the lagging.